Okay, this is a blues standard you've probably heard a million times. It's called Rollin' and Tumblin'. The music to this song has been used in a lot of different blues songs with lyrics that have nothing to do with Rollin' and Tumblin'. R.L. Burnside himself did about 4 different versions of this song with the same basic guitar pattern but different lyrics. But this one's Rollin' and Tumblin'. Gotta have a slide. I'm tuned to G, which is a low D on the 6th string, G on the 5th string, regular D on the 4th, just like you'd normally tune it, regular G on the 3rd like you'd normally tune it, and a regular B on the 2nd like you'd normally tune it. And your 1st string is tuned down to a D. So it's D, G, and another D, G, B, D. So the way that I play slide, and the way that a lot of people play slide, to me is the easiest way to do it. I use my thumb and my 1st finger, and sometimes I'll use the 2nd finger along with the 1st finger. So let me show you what it looks like first with the strumming hand, and I'll do the first lick on it. You can see my thumb is going to be on the 3rd string and my 1st finger is going to be on the 1st string. Now what I did there was basically just picking these 2 strings at the same time, your 3rd string and your 1st string. Start out with the open strings, and then you go directly to the 5th fret. And then you play the 3rd and the 4th string at the same time. And I usually use my 1st and 2nd finger, and I have my 1st finger on the 3rd string, or I'm sorry, my 2nd finger on the 3rd string and my 1st finger on the 4th. Just like that. That's the first riff. And let's take a look at the slide portion of that. Now I'm slowing it down a lot slower than I normally would play it so you can see it. Here's the normal tempo. Okay, that's the first lick. The second lick, this is how I do it. I've kind of come up with my own little way of doing this, and I stumbled across this, and I've ended up keeping it in my version of this song. So after you do that, you go immediately back to the 3rd fret with your slide. So it goes. Slide. Now I put a bass note and open G with my thumb before I hit that slide. So here's what you get. So that's thumb on the bass note and your 1st finger on the 4th string and your 2nd finger on the 3rd string. Let's put it all together. Now I go back down to open again. 3rd and 4th string open. So I go. Now I put another bass note in there. So you have this. So it's bass note, open, slide, open, bass note. But I'm not chopping them during the song necessarily, I'm just chopping them off here so you can hear it. Now, the next part of it, I do a lick which is a hammer-on, first finger, third string, hammered on to second finger on the third string up to the 4th fret. So you're hitting the major third there on the G chord. So you put it all together. Now I go back down to open again after that. Open again, 3rd and 4th. So slow that down and you get bass note in there too. I forgot about that. Okay, so start from the top. That's the whole thing. I'll slow it down. Notice how I'm choking the strings with these fingers over here on my fretting hand. That gives it a real choppy sound. Now when I play it at the right tempo, these fingers are flopping all over the place. You get